Usual. This one. Okay, cool. Sorry about the tapping, boys. There we go. We got a mic. Who's Mike? Let's see. Okay, I think we're live. We should be on. Oh, I should disable Wi-Fi. We're still connected. All right, that's good. Activity feed, I don't care about. I want chat. Where's chat? Oh, why do they make computers so hard to use? Computers are too hard to use, you know? Somebody should make computers, but easy to use. What do y'all think? Like, just imagine it was like computers, but you could use them. That'd be sick. It's laggy. All right, well, I don't know how to get Twitch chat up, so I can't see Twitch chat. Let's see. Hang on, I'm gonna hide this for a minute. There we go. No, I think maybe if I go out here, here's chat, my chat. I wanna pop out chat. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, did I check the whiteboard for secrets? I didn't even check the whiteboard for secrets. Who knows what secrets we got on the whiteboard? All right, chat's up, great. All right, we'll bring that back. Oh, this is a secret. I popped my bike tire last night, so I had to drive home like a pleb. Hello. Welcome to the comma.ai launch. Everybody get in here. It is Black Friday. Look, we have a crazy trade-in deal just for Black Friday. We don't have any deal on the product. There's not going to be a sale this year because there's honestly people are buying too many of these things and we can't make them fast enough. So if we could make them faster, we'd have a sale, but we can't make them faster. So, this is a sick price. This includes everything you need. Like, we tried to do like the opposite of the airlines, which nickel and dime you. We un-nickel and dime you. So if you if you already have a car harness, you just save $50, It's like $9.99. Like, that's it. That's it. It's ready to go. It's Tuesday. I know it's not Black Friday yet. We're a little bit early. We are a little bit early. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the comma.ai launch. We're going to go through some features of the comma.ai here in this comma.ai launch. Oh, good. We got rid of the shitty product photo. Oh, that's good. Only good product photos. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Pretty nice, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Vibes. Check out the Snapdragon. Okay, well let's go through. Let's lose the ADHD and let's go through Starbucks. Yeah. Wow, this is a mess. This is a tiny box red. You want a tiny box red? You buy one on Tiny Grab. Yeah. So it's so tiny. That's right. Just like we worked hard on this video. We realized that the only thing you really need to sell this device is a video that looks like this. It's from the driver perspective, so you can empathize. You know what I'm saying? You got the device mounted right up here, and it turns the wheel for you and stuff. Am I still in China? No, I'm actually in San Diego right now. I'm in San Diego right now, going back to China in January. The Special Administrative Region of Hong Kong, that is. What happened with the 10K wager? He admitted I'm right. I'm not going to take 10K from some internet random, unless he's rich. I don't know. I like the guy. If he was an asshole, I'd demand my 10K, but, obviously I'm right. And if you don't believe me, ask him. An email will be sent out when your order ships. I got the Discord up here. It drives very fast. I feel uncomfortable with that speed. I think this video is sped up. I don't think it actually drives fast. You're uncomfortable with 41 miles an hour on this road? All right, man, Country Kitchen Buffet is that way. The speed limit here is probably 35 or 45. Going home for the holidays. I don't live in California. You guys know I live in Jersey. I'm going to Jersey. It's a good speed. If anything, in experimental mode, it drives too slow. But, you can always... it doesn't disengage anymore when you press the gas. You can just press the gas pedal. Go a little faster if you want. Why does it say unstable? Average stream bitrate too high. I literally have a 10 gig fiber connection. I don't understand. Bitrate. What? All right, so oh, start producing DDR5. Yeah, I know, it's kind of crazy. All right, so let's go through some features of the Comma 4. How many people we got in here? 290. All right, looks great. Yeah, well, because we're like on I got sick internet at this office. Wow, we should like clean this up a little bit. It's for like my neck, you know. I'm an old man. I'm like a 36-year-old man now, guys. When's the podcast dropping? Oh, you mean where I dunk on intellectuals? I thought about it, like hard tech with George Hotz, you know? And I just like you come on and then you know, it's like then like we wouldn't get good people because no one wants to be dunked on a podcast. Crossfire. What soda? Yeah, there we go. That's nice, right? All right, so let's go through this website. So it's Comma 4. It's an AI upgrade for your car. We debated whether we should use the word AI since I hear it like wastes water and kills kittens or something, but we use the word AI because it is kind of the best way to describe it. We're trying to make this like simple so that normal people can understand it. Like, come on, normal people can watch that video and understand it, right? This thing called the tavern test. We go down to the tavern and we show them the website. We're like, you guys have any idea what this is? Can nobody wipe the screen first? Whoever shot the video, nobody wiped the screen? There's fingerprints on the screen. You know, you can't with people. An AI upgrade for your car. So this is like what the screen looks like. The interface is better than the 3X. It's like very sensible. This is the Demoji that watches you. This is how much torque it's putting on the wheel. This is how confident openpilot is in the scene. Buy it, plug it in, and engage. Comma 4 works with the car you already drive. It's active driver assistance for your Toyota, Hyundai, Ford, and more. Openpilot can drive for hours without driver action. It works on 325 plus car models from 27 brands. Is your car supported? Let's go check. So here we go. These are all the different brands that we support. Let's say you have a Toyota Corolla 2022. Check that out. OpenPilot upgrades your Corolla with automated lane centering at all speeds and adaptive cruise control that automatically reduces from a stop. Traffic light and stop sign handling is also available in experimental mode. Ooh, let's learn about that. It's just end-to-end longitudinal. It's pretty cool. So we have this blog. This blog gets so little traction for how good it is, where we talk about all the different releases of OpenPilot. This is the latest one. So yeah, remember someone was just asking about the eGPUs and GPS. So we don't use GPS anymore while we're driving. It's a bad sensor to use because what if you go in a tunnel, right? You're never going to have reliable GPS. So we rely on the cameras and the IMU, which is the exact same things you as a human use to drive. You as a human don't use GPS, but you definitely use your IMU. Try to drive with an inner ear infection. It's very difficult. Yeah, this is like how we're training everything. We have like world models and stuff. It's like Sora. We like built like Sora, but for driving. Ooh, look, people are commenting on stuff. Wow, I didn't know we had comments. Love comments. Yeah, check it out. This is like the new model and stuff. We're working on shipping eGPUs too, which plug in really nicely to your Comma 4. Comma 4 was designed with an eGPU in mind. This here is the expansion port. You have to pull out the little rubber stopper because it uses the same USB-C connector as the other side. And you can't mix them up, but you know. Yeah, okay, so let's go through. Comma 4 is our next generation hardware. It packs the same compute, sensor suite, and functionality as Comma 3X into a package 1/5 the size, making it the ideal form factor for your windshield. Look, we were trying to emphasize with this picture, just like look, this picture captures everything you need to know about the device. We got like a Prius, a little device, and it's like in a car, and it's like chill. Like that's pretty chill. You're in California, you know, life's chill. You're not like it's not cold. Like you're good. You're good. All right. Oh yeah, we do free rush shipping for everybody now. We're trying to like be a lot nicer with support. You know, just like this stuff doesn't matter. Let's just like sell a bajillion of these things and get rich. So like we're being nice now. Like free rush shipping. Try our 30-day money back trial. We've had this for a long time. A lot of people like don't really believe this thing's gonna work, or they think it's gonna be like beeping crap, and like it's not beeping crap. It like like turns the wheels. That's pretty good. 1 year hardware warranty. We don't even like advertise this, but it's gonna come out in like a month. If you buy comma Prime, we're gonna just extend your warranty to 2 years, kind of like Apple Care, but it's like our all-in-one. We'll get to what that is in a minute. It runs openpilot, which can drive for hours without driver action. So this is the best way we describe it. You have to pay attention at all times. This is not, the Waymo shit. It's you got to pay attention at all times. Same as FSD. You got to pay attention at all times. You are still illegally operating the vehicle. There's a little like pop-up that you got to check to confirm that. It watches you. It's got a camera. That camera's keeping an eye on you. Does it need to have ACC? Your car has it, but it's software locked? Well, what car do you have? Let's go to the convenient compatibility page and check. Let's go to the compatibility page and check. Corolla. You have a Corolla. Wait. You're going to order a bajillion of these. You have a Skoda. Okay. We support Skoda. Which Skoda do you have? And how do you know it's actually software locked? Because we've like looked into this, and they actually make 2 variants of the brake controller for the ACC one and the non-ACC one. Scala 20. Your car must come equipped with ACC and lane assist. But if it does, you're good. When international launch? Bro, it's already international. It's already international. You think anyone in America has a... Wait, we actually don't support Peugeot? Well, I don't know. Like, I've never heard of Skoda. That's not in America. Yeah, this thing works everywhere. We have, like, users all around the world. We need to, like, put the map picture on the website. Do I know if other forks will be functional? I know that we sent, like, the first 10 production comma 4s to the CANbus team. And I know they're excited about it, so... I think CANbus will come out. I don't know. I'm not sure we're really in touch with the Frog Pilot people. The CANbus people are at Comic-Con. They're cool. You guys know I love forks. You guys know, like, if you see that video where I talk about Bitcoin Cash, I just love the idea of forks. It's like, if we start to suck, like, if MBAs somehow get control of this company and start to inshitify, just fork them out. Just fork them out. Fork them out. So, yeah, I love forks. You need a video of how bad the torque limit on an 11th gen Civic is. Which is the 11th gen? I think some of the Hondas are really bad. I think this one's fine, but this one's not. So, yeah, if you have... See, like, we have, like, this line here for the older Civics, but these Civics are a lot better. If I tried a hardware 4 car with FSD 14... I have a hardware 4 car. I think I only tried 13. I don't think I tried 14 yet. Go drive it. We have it in the parking lot. Oh no, I found 13 to be quite impressive. I mean, like, FSD is very good. I still think it's limited as a product. I don't think it's a great product, but in terms of a like demonstration of AI technology, it's the best in the world by far. It's not encrypted communication. Why we don't support German cars? Most German cars use FlexRay, and the Flex is just a pain in the ass. If you put a tiny box in the car, well, you don't have to put a whole tiny box in the car. You just put an eGPU in the car. So I don't know if you guys have been following TinyGrad on Twitter, but we have eGPUs. Let's check out xcancel TinyGrad. It actually loaded without... Yeah, like this. Yeah, let's check it out. But you got to use AMD. Where's ours? Yeah, this is mine. Yeah, there you go. That's actually my desk right here. We can try this live. You want to try it? All right. So you guys ready for AMD equals 1? Oh, I have to plug in the convenient USB 4 cable. All right, so this is a USB 4 cable. I'm plugging it into my laptop. You just got to take my word for it. You can't see it on the webcam. Testtiny.test plus. All right, let's see. Cool. So it's like loading the firmware onto the GPU. Great, we're initialized, right? Like on like a matrix multiply, right? So this is just it's a Mac with an external with an eGPU. We've got this viz equals 2 stuff going on. Oh, it's occupied. Yeah, if we go in here, this is the new thing that we've been working on. So you can see all the wave occupancy. Why are those only awk waves? We only have awk waves right now. Let's do a bigger matrix multiply. Gem n equals 1024. That's a pretty big matrix multiply. Let's go. All right, cool. Yeah, great. Now we have more waves. All right, this is laggy. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix the laggy. But yeah, these are inst waves. So we can like click in here, and these are all the instructions that run. You can see for each instruction, you can see like the lag of that instruction. But yeah, we're getting distracted with TinyGrad. This is the eGPU though that's going to be running in your car, driving for comma. So yeah. No, I'll just show you guys one more thing. So I worked really hard on this. SQTT parse. SQTT is how we generated that that stuff. Yeah, so you can like see like this is the actual stream out of the GPU that shows you like what it's doing. It's really cool. It shows you like this is the NQ of the instruction, this is the exec of the instruction. This has been my weekend project, reverse engineering this. So yeah, this is all reverse engineered because AMD does an open source ROC-M trace decoder. It's called a ROC-Prof trace decoder. This is like they just released a binary blob for it, and the binary blob has bugs, but you can just parse the format, and the format's actually awesome. Like I love getting this stuff actually from the hardware. But okay, so that's eGPU stuff. It all works with Macs. You can just plug in a USB 4 GPU to your Mac, AMD or NVIDIA. You can use it with TinyGrad, blah, 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 blah. Okay, great. But this is the comma 4 launch. So let's get back to it. Was that Comic-Con when it launched? The comma 4. Oh, wait till you see. The Body V2, the one thing I pushed for, if you guys saw the Body V2, the Body V2 is better than the Body. But the one thing I pushed for was those wheels are loud. I want quiet. It gotta be quiet. Robots are only good if they're quiet, right? Like nobody. Imagine like you'll have like a cleaning lady and she walks around and she's like, right? Like that's not chill. It's not chill. So quiet. I've got new quiet motors, outrunners, no gearboxes. Gearboxes make shit loud. It's the best body yet. No, it's gonna be like $200 too, or like $300, whatever we can sell it for. The body's gonna be dirt cheap because it doesn't do anything. So it's in the toy category. I'm gonna sell you the new body for real cheap. Just stick your comma 4 on there. It's gonna be great. Okay, runs openpilot. In the box, we have a comma 4, a 2-foot OBDC cable which connects to your car, and 2 mounts. We should also put a picture of the harness here that like shows you like the harness you're gonna get. We can go to the shop and look at the harness. This is the harness. Yeah, it like plugs into your car like this, right? Like, does that like kind of make sense? See, it's like one wire. You know, people are like, but how do you turn the steering wheel? Do you need to duct tape a motor to the steering wheel? No, it's like electricity. It sends signals over the CANbus, right? Like, look, see the wires? It uses wires. Oh, it uses wires. Shit, man, that's good. Yeah, it comes with a harness now. We're not trying to nickel and dime you. All this shit's so complicated, right? What we realized is no matter how clear we're trying to be, nobody understands what the hell we're saying. So we tried to be like so clear. Like it just does everything you need. Just like pick your car. You know, someone said they had like an 11th gen Civic. All right, cool. Like just right there, add to cart. Great. Yeah, just like, yeah, whatever. Click it. Yeah, check out. Just like buy it. Go. Buy it. We need money. Nah, this thing's sick. We don't actually need money. But yeah, look, 4 includes harness. 4 included harness? Why is that past tense? Included? Includes. Plug and play is the way to go. No, you mean the harness costing extra money or needing to plug the harness in? Plugging in the harness is so easy. Here's a setup guide. Like you remove this thing from the top of your car. All right, this is the worst step. The worst step is figuring out how to pull this piece of plastic off. The good news is if you break the plastic, it's $20. Like you can just buy a replacement for $20. A durable plastic requires a strong tug to pop it off on Hondas. Toyotas often need to slide outward. This is the worst part, but then the rest of it's so easy. You just need to unplug this one wire, and then there's like a little Y adapter. You see the little Y adapter? All right, so like you see the Y adapter? You take this Y adapter and you plug it in there with like the Y, you know? Like, All right, and then you just like stick it on the windshield. The new one has a wider field of view camera, so it's way more forgiving about where you stick it too. Just kind of like stick it, wherever you want, just like kind of in the middle. I mean, if you mount it off a few inches, it'll drive a few inches off, so kind of stick it in the middle. But a few inches really doesn't matter. Yeah, just like kind of like get it in the middle. Yep. Plug in the cable and slide the device in, and then put the piece of plastic back. And then these are optional steps. You can optionally use the web app. We don't use the app because the Apple App Store sucks. And you can add the comma power, which will always give the device continuous power. You only need it on some cars, though. Talk about the keyboard. The keyboard's sick. We'll get there. All right, let's go back to comma 4. Okay. So that's what's in the box. It includes onboard storage to store your drives, 128 gigabytes. Wait till you find out how much RAM it has. I can't believe we're selling this device this cheap. It has RAM. I'm not going to tell you how much RAM it has, but it has RAM. Okay, so it has a dual cam 360 vision and a narrow cam to see far away objects. Who writes this copy? Can we make this like describe the cameras better? These are like expensive ass glass lenses. You know how much these lenses cost me? Way too much. Remember when I said I never do discounts or sales? Do you see a discount or a sale? No. Yeah. You know what? You know what they say? Moral victories are for minor league coaches, and we are here to build a successful consumer electronics company. So whatever you people want within reason, we're here to do it. We love our customers. Not ironically, we love our customers. You guys are the reason we get to afford pizza and GPUs. So, that's pretty good. Nabil Day, when we double the price? I don't know. That could happen, though. Do I expect normies to buy commas? Normies can buy this one. This is the first one for normies to buy. I think, yeah. I think this one is going to break through. Everything Rust coded, it's extremely smooth. No, it's actually all coded in Python, but the UI is 60 FPS because it's not your language that's slow. That doesn't make any sense, right? Like it has nothing to do with your language. It just has to do with people not caring. That's why shit's slow. And Apple II with VisiCalc is more responsive than Google Sheets, despite the hardware being a million X better. Right? You got hardware that was literally a million X better and it's less performant. It has nothing to do with the performance of your hardware. Oh, Raylib's sick. Yeah, we love Raylib. I mean, that's it's a good, it's like a header. That's great. I don't know. The guys who did it really love Raylib. Okay. So, yeah, we got 3 cameras. They have fancy ass glass lenses and sensors with ultra IR, Nixel technology, blah, 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 blah. It's a good camera. The videos need to the videos look pretty good. The daytime videos are really good. The nighttime videos need to be better, but it's not a limitation of the camera. It's a limitation of the software. And they're fine. They're not bad. They're just like the daytime videos I think are better than a GoPro. The nighttime videos are not as good as a GoPro, but we can get there with software. Coming soon. Okay. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 Max. But George, you're using a 8-year-old mobile SoC. I want a new mobile SoC. Yeah, you know what? I have a new mobile SoC in here, and then I download half these apps, and they're laggy as shit. It has nothing to do with your processor. Your speed has nothing to do with your processor, okay? But what is important is this Max. So a lot of the times, processors will throttle. So every phone processor basically throttles right away. Try any benchmark on a phone, and you'll see this. So we worked really hard to engineer the cooling to never have to throttle and to support. I think we can pull constant 12 watts off the chip or something, something crazy. Why does it say support George Hotz by disabling ad block? I don't control Twitch, man. Okay, sensors. We have a 3D accelerometer, a 3D gyroscope, high precision GPS, and a microphone. Right? It supports CANFD. It's got storage, which we talk about twice for some reason. Does anyone read this? Does anyone read? Connectivity. We got LTE and we got Wi-Fi. Yeah, what else do you need? Night vision. IR LED for interior night monitoring, so it can see you at night. We got a fancy OLED display. It's like custom made OLED display. It's good. And then we got an OBDC port and a USB 3.1 Gen 2 port for connecting external GPUs. All right, so this is like how we did the cooling. So like these chips, mobile chips, are package on package. So mobile chip, package on package. It means they put the RAM on top of the chip. All right, so like, yeah, like here you go, right? Oh God, why does the internet suck? Internet was a mistake. Okay, so like this is like what it looks like. But so here's the problem. Like your heatsink goes up here. Like, oh, you can't see that. The heatsink goes up here, like on top of your memory, and all the heat's being generated here. So you're gonna have to pull stuff off of there. But you know, if we go to the Comic-Con presentation, again, like I wish all this stuff was properly surfaced on the website. That'd be nice.
What happens if my dad starts Tai Chi tomorrow?
How old is your father?
Streaming browser.
He is 56.
AI generated character.
If you really want to load him for...
Okay, cancel all the AI.
All right, we talked about setup.
Do we talk about like how sick the thermals are on this thing? Do we show the expensive custom machined piece of copper we made for this thing? No, we don't. See, there's so much better engineering in this thing than any of the press materials show.
On the
yeah, so you can see here. Actually, you can see it fine on here too. No, not on here, but it's in the press release. Okay, of course, this is only in the press release. And we'll get to those later. But like, yeah, so this is underfill. This is like thermal epoxy, which kind of digs into that package on package here. You can see that like gets us like thermal epoxy under the application processor. And then we have a custom engineered piece of copper that sits on the other side because you can pull 20% of the heat out the other side of the chip too. Like this is the thing that people like don't realize about this device. It's like, oh my God, I'm paying for a piece of copper. You know how much that costs? You know what that is? That's RAM. You know how much RAM costs? Yeah, he does go over it in the video. Good. Well, we could like go over here more because like this is still like this graphic is like mediocre. It doesn't really tell you stuff. Like it's fine. At least it tells you something. But, like we put so much effort into this. We made like 10 revs of this device to make this work. But no, it's like thermal dissipator on a reverse-sided chip, custom machined CNC copper. Okay, like meth addicts everywhere are begging to come steal it. Okay, the keyboard. Oh, the keyboard is amazing. For a device like this, you're like, there's no way a keyboard's going to work. You know, it's going to have some like janky phone app that doesn't pair half the time. No. Configure Comma 4 entirely on your device. No app, subscription, or account required. I hate this shit. I can't believe you buy a refrigerator today and it's like, sorry, I can't make your broccoli cold unless you log in with your Samsung One account or something. I'm not logging in with my Samsung One account. Like, keep my broccoli cold. Your fucking refrigerator, you know? But no. And then you can't, oh my God, download the companion. Download the Samsung Home Refrigerator Companion app so we can push ads on you for a dishwasher. Like, I don't want that. Nobody wants that, all right? Yeah, the UI's dope, right? Yeah, so it's like turned off and then like you engage and it like lights up. It's pretty cool. This is the new like steering torque limit communication. It's way better than the old one. And then like, yeah, we have this confidence ball. So like when openpilot's confident, it's green and then like it dips and stuff. What would you want in a Comma app? I mean, we have an app and we'll get to that, but it's not an app, it's a web app. But and we're working on Sentry Mode too. But like right now, it's actually really good. I actually used it this morning. Like this is not like an ad or anything. I had to drive home because I popped my bike tire. So I drove home and then I drove around for like 15 minutes last night looking for parking space, and then I parked the car. And by the way, parallel parking, like you don't know like how it like gets in. Like you get it in, you know. It's like amazing how like the spot is like it's literally like 6 inches bigger than the car, and you can parallel park in that, and you can just do this. Humans are amazing. But yeah, so it's a parallel park the car. But then I woke up this morning and I'm like, shit, dude, where's my car? And then I checked on the Comma Connect app, like actually really, and it just worked. It was actually pretty good. And it showed that like my device was still connected. And then I wondered why the device didn't turn off on my Toyota Corolla, which has like a tiny ass 12-volt battery, but it did turn off on my EV6. And I'm like, I don't know. But Yeah, it's good. So yeah, we have an app. You can like review all your drives and stuff. There's like a demo, but the demo's broken. You just have to buy the device. It's good. It's what you expect. Is the demo actually still broken? I think the demo's actually still broken. I'm gonna try it and I'm gonna scream about the demo being broken. But the real one works, which is the worst part, because the problem is nobody at Comma checks the demo, but we actually use the app, so people check the app. We'll get there. Yeah. So this, and then yeah. All right. This is my favorite part of the Comma 4 site. Like we show you like the UI and like what it does. It's pretty good. Why do I think everything sucks so much in tech? It's like a race for lower quality because people let noobs join the industry. Like we have to kick the noobs out. Right? There's people who don't care, who are just like, I heard there's a lot of money in tech. I don't actually know anything about it, but I'm going to show up and befriend the HR people. Get the fuck out. Right? Like when those people are all gone, tech's going to be good again, right? Comma is like a 30-person company. And like, also it's like, guys, you think I don't like, you also have just people at the top who don't care. Right? You have people running at these companies who are just like, oh, what valuation am I going to get? Oh, I can't wait to go to a party with models or something. I don't give a shit about any of that. Just like make the fucking device good. It's embarrassing, right? Like a lot of these companies should be embarrassed. Like there's some embarrassing things about this device, but like, you know, a lot of companies should be really embarrassed. Like Apple should be embarrassed about all their new shit. It was bad. I don't want to, like, I haven't updated Mac OS, the new one yet, because I hear it's just worse. Right? Like how many times do you have a tech product and you're just like, oh my God, it has an update. Like, what did they make worse this time? How does party with models help make bigger tech? No, it's like these people like want to sell out. Like, get the fuck out of technology, man. Like, this isn't a joke, man. This is our future. And you're making the world shitty for everybody, and it's time for you to leave, right? Like, I wrote some blog posts about this. Like, that's what I'm saying. Liquid ass, right? Like, why? Why are they doing that? Right? Like, I was talking with to Comma Design about this. It's like every design element needs to solve a problem. You want to talk about brilliant Apple design? Pinch to zoom. Holy shit. The capacitive display and pinch to zoom, that shit is brilliant. Liquid glass is dumb. Make it so good and free that they prey on another industry. That's right. Why don't you guys do, like, you can't make the medical industry worse. Can all these people just go in the medical industry? They literally can't make it worse. Oh, the new Apple Intelligence features. I can't wait to have more AI shoved. Like, oh, yo. Amanda had this thing. It was pretty good. It's like, you know, we're talking about how they put in AI everything, but has anybody put AI up your butt yet? It's AI up your butt, right? Like, has anybody made that yet? Like, dude, like, it's a vibrating ass plug powered by AI, right? Yeah, the chess guy. Yeah. Hans Niemann. Hans Niemann is the AI up my butt. All right. We're good. No, most Europeans are chill. It's not Europeans. This is like this is a small class of Americans that, like, they would have gone into finance in the 80s and then they went into tech in the 2010s and they made it terrible. So, all right. We need to calm down. You guys like think I'm like on drugs or something. And like if I watch this video, I'd think I'm on drugs too. But actually, what I'm really on is a venti cold brew. I went to Starbucks this morning. Do I think Europe makes a comeback? No, I do not. But we're not talking politics. We're not getting distracted here because this is a Comma 4 launch. Okay, now we're on to the setup guide. And I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then we can go to the setup guide. You can check it out for yourself, by the way. It's all live on comma.ai. We have a thing on the wall that says how much kilowatts of power we're using, and we're using 314 kilowatts, so that's pretty good. All right. Actually, no, I saw a good Instagram about this, and it was like, what year would you have to go back to be the richest person in the world and be happy, like that more than your own life? And like the guy really goes through it, and he's like, look, like anything that's like old, like in like 1600, like even the richest guy in the world, he had like a guy to stoke the fire for him. Like that's so much worse than just having a heater that works. And he really goes through it, and he settles on 1991, which is just crazy. Like, he would rather have his current life than be the richest person in the world in 1980, and I kind of agree with him. I might go a little bit further back, but I definitely wouldn't go back to like 1900 to be the richest person in the world. Okay, I got some like Gatsby-ass shit, but like everything's like terrible, you know? Oh, okay. All right, what were we doing? We're going to do a setup guide. All right, let's do a setup guide. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we only have a video for the Comma 3X. I mean, no one made the new video. So we were working on the product. Yeah, so I think we actually already went through this. Yeah, but like it's really easy to connect. You just like plug the wire in. Oh, speaking of connect, let's go to connect. All right, cool. So yeah, this is the app that you can use to see your recorded drives. Let's see if the demo works. I bet the demo's still broken. Wait, oh, we just removed the link to the demo. Well, I guess that's better than it not working. It'd be cool if we actually had a demo here, but we don't. So you have to buy the device and try it. It's pretty good. It's like kind of what you'd expect. It like works. This is where we have our subscription service. It's totally optional, but $24 a month gets you connectivity, a year of storage, tracking, SSH to your device anywhere. Yeah, makes the LTE work basically. And we're going to include the warranty in this too. This is going to include the warranty, the 2-year warranty. We haven't pushed that stuff yet. Connectivity worldwide. Yeah, we're rolling this out. Again, like we're going to get Comma Prime updated. Like, don't worry. Like, don't feel like you're going to like absolutely miss out on the warranty. We will make sure that we give everyone a chance. Once like we're just, you know, there's a lot going on. Product launches are stressful, and like the most important thing is that we like do not ship hardware bugs, right? The most important thing is that we make sure that every Comma 4 that leaves here is like properly quality tested and vetted and good, and we don't have any bugs with it, right? Because like everything else we can fix later, you know, fix all that later. But like if you make a bug on the board, if you like put like a capacitor where a resistor was supposed to be, oh, that's no good. That's no good. By the way, you know, we also like, we don't like outsource this shit. Like, this is the bottom floor of the comma.ai office. We got, like, pick and place machines, reflow ovens, all the device assemblies done here. We get the PCBs from China, and we have a, like, pretty China supply chain. Well, not that China. We're moving on, like, we're trying to not. Don't get me started on tariffs. But, yeah, like, we buy the parts, and we buy the blank boards, but we do all the assembly right here in San Diego. We do all the testing in San Diego, and we always have. Our data center has the best vibes. Our compute cluster does have sick vibes. Yeah, right? Like, it's just, I'm not paying the cloud fuckers. Oh my God, Datadog. I can't even believe I'm saying their name. The guy's like harassing me to sign a contract. I'm like, I just reply, and I'm like, I cannot wait till every time you send me an email, I just want to stop using Datadog. Like, stop this. The margins, like on a Comma 4, about 60%. Pretty typical for consumer electronics. Most consumer electronics are around 60%. I mean, we don't have NVIDIA's margins of 91%. That would be, no, that's actually kind of a bad idea. About 60%. Will Comma move to Texas one day? I don't think so. Yeah, 60%, right? That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. How do you go from Comma to Elon level? I mean, I don't know. Elon is special. I'm not as good as Elon. Yeah, look at that Max. Yeah, okay. Do I ever go to eat in TJ? I mean, it's a lot to go to eat. I've been there a bunch of times. It's a lot to just like pop down there for lunch. But like, yeah, if we're gonna like, you know, make a day of it, yeah, let's go to TJ. and then wait in the 4-hour line to come back. Wait, Qualcomm is evil? No. We got the hookup with Qualcomm. Don't worry about that. The trick to Qualcomm is not to buy from Qualcomm, but to buy from third parties. Ultramax? Yeah, maybe. All right. What other questions we got about the comma 4? Our jobs page. Come work here. We're 30 people now. We've been growing. Comma is a profitable consumer electronics business. We don't have advertising, MBAs, or agenda beyond solving self-driving cars. We have like chef lunch and dinner. We got a chef, gym and yoga studio. We got some sick cars. I don't know. If you want to get hired here, please don't send me your PDF resume. I don't want your PDF resume. I don't care. Just solve one of our bounties or challenges. Right? Like, this is the only way to get hired at Comma. This is the only way to get hired at Tiny Corp. Just like, can you like do the job, right? Like, I don't want some like circle jerk about like, oh, I went to Yale. I didn't give a shit. Like, solve the fucking bounty. Because guess what you're going to be doing here? Just solving a lot more of those, right? And then eventually you're going to move up to management and you could make bounties. Right? Like, that's just how it works. Oh, you like the limited edition red comma too? Yeah. The steering arc will instantly make sense to you. What if comma wasn't open source? How would I hire people? Well, I'd get a referral from Joey really needs a job. He graduated from college and he's looking for a job at a tech company so he can afford an expensive lifestyle. No, that's why we make things open source. Right? Like, solve the bounties, solve the challenges, have skills. Like, that's all that matters. Can you just like have skills and then like also like be normal? Like, if you ask like a lot of questions, right, the worst thing you can do is show up at a company and take other people's time. Other people's time is literally the most valuable thing in the company. You show up, you sit in the corner, you do bounties and challenges, right? No, that makes it sound lame. It's actually pretty cool. But like, basically that's the vibe. Like, come here to like work and build awesome things. You have a ton of flexibility for what you can do. All your stuff's open source. You can talk about pretty much everything. I mean, we do keep the new hardware secret because we don't want to kill sales of the old hardware, but you know. First guy to come in, look me in the eye and shake my hand. Yeah, that's exactly what we need. We need eye hand shakers. What is this? There's a computer. Go make the code better, right? What do you do at Comma? Just look at the repo, bro. Exactly. Look at that large picture. That's a pretty nice picture, right? All right. Oh yeah, people passed are very high, but people here are like super smart. People here are super smart. People at Tiny Corp are super smart. People at Tiny Corp are so smart. No, we got like we really do have the best people. It's just because like we don't tolerate noobs. Like, a lot of people here are like, you know, like there's people here who can code better than me. What's the average IQ here? High. I should start the interview by announcing my pronouns. God, if you have pronoun, like this is just like the kind of shit where it's like, it's not even like I don't have a problem with any of that. I don't have a problem with any of that. I just have a problem when it's like this is not our job. We're not like a pronoun company. We're like solve self-driving cars. What does that have to do with solving self-driving cars, right? Like, stay focused. Yeah, all right, cool. We don't care where, even if you went to school. We don't care if you have a traditional background. We're just looking for people who can independently contribute to shipping openpilots. Great GitHub, open source contributors, good projects, and competition winners. We like winners. Yeah. Comma has no remote work. Tiny Corp hires remote. If you want a remote job at Tiny Corp, just start solving bounties. Guess what your job is going to be after that? Solving bounties every week, basically. Except we pay you more. All right, that's it. You thought Waymo was my company? Let's see what Waymo's ads look like. Let's see if this is like cringe as shit. No, that's pretty cool, actually. I mean, I don't like that like it shows people. I don't no, like people. No. Oh my god. No, I don't like vibe with that. Oh my god, it's like popping up. Oh no. Oh, prioritize the oh no. This is cringe. It's cringe. Waymo's actually pretty cool, but this site's kind of cringe. I mean, like, I guess, like, what do you know? But, like, it's cringe. Let's see. All right, cool. They got basically the same video as us. I actually think it's kind of wrong. I mean, they're really centering the thing, and, like, we tried this perspective. Well, I guess it's kind of nice when you go full screen with it. But, like, I kind of like it from the driver's perspective more. But, yeah, this is a pretty good video. No, like, this is sick. Like, I want this. Yeah, this is cool. Bunch of videos. Yeah, this is a good website. Questionable. Antigravity.google. I heard someone mention anti-gravity. I don't know what this is. Oh my god, it's like a cursor clone. So dumb. Yeah, this is all pretty cool. Like, this is better than our website. We can do better. But it's not cringe like the Waymo website. What else we got here? Support. Our support's a lot better now. Blog. Jobs. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the whole website. Cool. Go buy one. The website is awful? Are you talking about our website? Are you talking about Tesla's? Or are you talking about Waymo? GUI looks better than Tesla's interface? Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's more limited, but I think it conveys, like, the things you care about more than the Tesla one. Comma website bangs. Thank you. Yeah, well, we're going to improve it. I mean, the Tesla one's better. We can do better. When is comma 7 that sits in the car coming out? Yeah, well, you know. You won't have an O1 Accord by the time it comes out, don't worry. Any other company that hires like comma? Tiny Corp. No, everyone's kind of moving to that. Like, this is one of these things that is just going to be acknowledged in like 5 or 10 years that I was just unquestionably right about. Like, it's the old hiring thing was just total nonsense. But not everybody can find a job. Well, that sounds like a them problem, you know? How's the hardware department? Pretty awesome. I mean, look how much better this one is than the last one, right? Yeah, why am I thinking, when I get a Waymo, why am I thinking about running people over? Like, why is that what I'm thinking about, right? Like, the Tesla one's sick. It doesn't show people. It shows a hand, which is fine. Like, this one actually shows no people. Okay, there's a person getting in, but it's not like, here's a happy person getting in a Waymo. You could be this happy person. Like, do they think we're retarded? Yeah, I love 2-month 10 interview circle jerk. That's the other thing. It's like, if you have a company that's like doing that 10 interview circle jerk, it's like, you're really wasting your engineers' time to do 10 interviews. Like, this is why we do the bounties. It doesn't waste anyone's time here. Like, submit a good challenge. Solve a bounty. This is the engineer's job anyway. What cars do I let our employees access? All of them? Even like the term employees, it's kind of like, it's just like people who work here. Like, it's kind of like chill. It's not what cars do you let? What do you mean, who lets? They're like everyone's cars, you know? And like sometimes people bitch each other out. Like, this is fine. It's like, what skills do I have apart from programming? I can juggle, but not that well. Yes, we're very proud of being Pythonic, and you can read why. What is your workflow for prototyping cases and enclosures? You can steal the 20 cars? No. I'm also incredibly vengeful, and the people who wrong me will suffer. Like, you know, people who've sued me and stuff. Don't do that. Like, don't do that. Everyone who sues me deeply regrets it, and I will make sure you deeply regret it. Don't steal my shit. One time, one guy stole a comma. He stole a comma and did some like thing that he learned on some Discord about how to like fake the return and stuff. We sent a private eye to his house to take the comma back, and we have a video of him in tears. I was like, dude, like, should I report you to the police? I was like, you know, it's some kid, we got the comma back. I'm not gonna do it. You know, there's limits to my vengefulness, but like, do not try to rip me off. Do not fuck with me, man. Do not fuck with me. I'm fucking crazy, you know? He return scam by some. He regrets it. No, it's true. Should we post a video? Like, I always got that video in my back pocket of this kid crying for trying to scam me. Don't scam me. Self-driving Super Bowl ad spot. You want to see? Let's get Kanye to make it. You know. Still not Elon levels of crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Elon's more successful than me, so maybe I'm not crazy enough. Bro, you should get married. We'll see about that. Maybe we'll see. Did I use codecs or analogs? No, I used digital. Don't dox the poor fella. Well, don't rip me off, you know? That's what I'm saying. Poor fella. He tried to rip me off. Don't rip me off. Bounty for hacking your network or website? Fuck no. You go to jail. And every person who like tries to send in some like, I found this vulnerability in your website. Do you have a bug bounty program? No, we don't. First off, your vulnerability is fake. Exploit something. No, if you really like exploit something, like send me a nice write up about how you exploited it, I'll be like, okay, cool, yeah, we'll fix that. But if you try to like get a bug bounty from us, fuck off. It's just extortion. You know, the whole computer security industry is just one big racket. Like, I'm so glad I'm out of that shit. Like, it used to be cool. It used to be cool back when, like, we had, like, the DEF CON guy and you had to, like, get on stage and hump the goat if you wanted to ask a question. Like, that was the good days of computer security, right? And it wasn't just the good days of computer security because I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, it was, like, that toxic thing, blah, blah, blah. No, like, the people were good because it was cool. Like, people want to be a part of something that's cool. Now it's, like, you know, people from, like, you know... Hello, sir. Yes. Is this the security? Is this the CISO of the company? I would like to report a bug bounty to you and claim a $74 reward for this bug bounty. It's all glowies and money grabs. Yeah, agreed. Telegram CEO a grifter? No, I don't know. I mean, like, Telegram's not encrypted. All this stuff goes through him. So, I mean, that's like, I don't know. I would just use Signal. Moxie Marlinspike is not a grifter. Moxie Marlinspike's cool. Telegram CEO. I don't know. I think there's worse people. But, and I think that, like, France fucking with him was, like, totally not cool. On France's part. Like, wow. Like, really? You need to turn encryption on, and this is some, like, custom garbage. Like, everyone thinks, like, Telegram is secure, but, like, I would not use Telegram. People are submitting vulnerabilities hallucinated by LLMs. Yeah, it's gotten bad. Why? Because it's just like encryption's off by default, and like, I don't know. He also did some like crypto token. I don't know. Only scammers use Telegram. I mean, that's kind of my vibe on it too. Like scammers and hookers. You know, that's who's on Telegram. All right. All right. If we've descended into talking about crypto, I'm so glad I'm a no coiner. I'm so glad I didn't get involved with that shit. I hear it's all worthless now. It's all going to zero, guys. It's all going to zero. No, the cryptocurrency is going to liberate the people. No one even believes any of that shit anymore. It's just like take finance but make it 10x more scammy, and now you have crypto. I heard this thing from one of them like Singapore crypto conferences where it's like no one even believes that ideas are real anymore, right? It's just like, oh, someone has an idea, oh, this has to be some like, it's just like an idea is just a way to separate fools from their money, and that's what crypto people believe, and like I kind of agree with them. Where's my ETH? I don't got shit, man. I don't got shit. Sold all that shit. Got some good hard AMD stock. Yeah, I bought AMD stock. You guys see my AMD stock? I bought AMD stock. Where's my AMD stock? Yeah. Dump crypto by AMD. I got in at 97.10. Let's see how rich I am today. Stock. Oh no, I was richer last week. Oh no. Remember when it was at 252? Those were the good days. But I still like 2x. That's pretty good, man. You only have Twitter and Telegram left for free speech. I wouldn't use Telegram. I would use Signal, right? Like, the thing about Telegram is, sure, the Telegram company may tell your country, like, no to requests, but it's still up to them to fundamentally decide whether to hand your messages over or not, right? So you're still trusting somebody. The thing about Signal is, like, you can't go to the Signal organization and get the chats. They don't have them. When more AMD 395 CPU? So I actually bought a Strix Halo laptop. I bought a ZBook with Strix Halo. The idle power is not great. So I think that's like kind of one of the problems with it being a laptop chip, because it uses like chiplets and like it's good, but it's not. Would I still invest in AMD today? Yeah, I would. I think that, like, look, none of these things are like short term, but like it doesn't make sense that AMD is valued at this while NVIDIA is valued at this. Either one of these is way too high or one of them is way too low. And I actually think AI is like, it's not like the way like crypto's a bubble. Like AI is actually going to deliver an immense amount of value, just not on the timeline people expect. I think in like 10 years, like the quality of these AI things is going to be amazing. I think in 10 years, comma is going to solve self-driving cars, right? Like, and then the value delivered by AI will be immense, and it will be probably the companies that already exist making the chips capturing the value. So like, you know, you look at NVIDIA, you look at AMD, and then there's like one other company making a chip, right? So like Google's valued here, NVIDIA's valued here, and AMD's valued here. I think they're still massively undervalued. But, you know, again, not investment advice. I'm not a lawyer or whatever you want. What an 18-year-old Hotz do today? Fuck money, fuck bitches, get money. You know, same thing I did. Fuck money, get bitches. I don't know, whatever. All that kind of shit. You know, things that are important to 18-year-old guys, you know? Is chapter 8 from my story happening? I have chapter 8 and chapter 9 mostly written. There's a few things I want to like refactor in the story. But yeah. Chapter 8 is called Ari and chapter 9 is called Flashback. All right. Any more questions about the comma 4? Today's a great day to buy a comma 4. Get in before the Black Friday hordes. You'll get your comma 4 earlier. Maybe when you check this button, it should automatically select that. I don't know. Oh, yeah, you just need to get a different harness. Yeah. And the harness says, in fact, you don't even need a different harness box. So if you buy a comma and you switch cars, you just need a new harness connector, and it's $50. And then you can like get the one for whichever car you need. Look at Hyundai. They have A through R. Every Hyundai uses a different plug. For all these Toyotas, they finally switched to like one new plug. All the FCAs, single plug. All the Volkswagens, pretty much, single plug. All right, we have tons of them. But then Hyundai does this. And like, why does Subaru have 4? Like, Subaru, you're not good enough to have 4 harnesses. Does comma work on Indian roads? Oh my God. Why is it always about Indian roads? You know, why is it always about Indian roads? We support Tata cars right after we support the Mahindra Scorpio. No, I don't know. Does your car, like, if you have a modern car and some programming skills, you can likely add support for your car. I don't know. Whenever you add it. Read non-US roads. Yes, it works beautifully on I can't say German. I don't know about that one. But, like, yes, it works beautifully on German roads. It works beautifully on Taiwanese roads, Korean roads, all those kind of roads. Why don't you use chips that are more power efficient? Because they cost more money. The newer chips cost more money, and then we don't make any money, and then Comma goes out of business, okay? It's not worth it. It's not better. They're not worth the money you pay for them. Oh, needs the margins to pay for the bitches. Yeah, exactly. Does it work properly in snow? You shouldn't use them. Don't go, oh my God. It's like cruise control, but better, you know? It's like cruise control, but like good, you know? It's like, imagine someone made Bluetooth, but good, right? Like, we made cruise control, but like good. But when to decide on your favorite openpilot cars in the list right there, they just like kind of work the best. I don't know. Like, these are just like, they're like ones that like we own. Like, we own most of these cars. Like, we own that one, we own that one. We don't own any of those. We own both of those. We own that one. What res is the new screen? It's like little, but I don't know. I don't know why. We should put the resolution there. I don't actually know it, but like it doesn't matter. Like, it's the thing about resolution of a screen is what you actually care about is not the resolution. It's the pixels per inch, right? Because like if you have a, you know, you can have a screen that's like 4K, but the screen is 100 inches, right? 4K doesn't look that good anymore. Or you can have a screen on a cell phone that's 4K, and they're like radical. You can have a screen on a cell phone that's 1080p, right? And that screen's going to look a lot better than a 100-inch screen that's 4K, right? DPI, yeah, pixels per inch, right? It's not dots, right? What about traction control? I mean, we don't disable your traction control. It all stays on. We don't disable any safety features in the car. When are you going to do the next funding round? Never. We're going to make shit tons of money off the Comma 4 because it's an awesome product. This is the next funding round. Get in early. Buy a Comma 4. I do not care about the security. There's like 6 cars that have it. But my car has it. Okay, that sounds like a you problem, man. Do you believe muscle mass or abs are quintessential to get girls or height? You know my theory on what it takes to get girls. Step 1, talk to girls. All right, so many people are, how do you get girls? Well, you got to talk to them. You talking to girls? Well, I didn't talk to any girls, but I feel like if I just get abs and height, they'll come talk to me. No, they won't. You got any TV ads? No, we don't do advertising. Buy a Comma 4 to get Comma equity. No Comma equity is included with the purchase. If you want Comma equity, maybe you can buy it on second markets. Streaming, practice talking to girls. Yeah, exactly. Maybe there's a girl here. Is there any girls here? No, we're not calling you out, man. You can be a non or feminon. That's your choice. The beauty of being feminon is you don't even have to be a girl, but it's different from being a non, right? The distinction between a non and feminon really, like 4chan, really points the way to the future of culture, you know? Any benefits to installing the new harness box? No. It's the same. I mean, you could save $50 by not getting it. The new one's a little bit smaller, though. It's the same. It's electrically the same, but like we made it a little smaller. I don't know. It has like a little new plastic thing. It's $50. You can decide if you want it or not. Feminon, you get free Discord Nitro. Is that true? Is that true? Mobile SoC is perfect for Comma. No, we just want to use an external GPU. Like it's plugged in over there, but like you can't really unplug it and show it to you. But just like a chunker, you know. We've got a GPU here. Let me just show you the size of a GPU and how like good they are. No, all I got is some like 10 storage cards. Is this a GPU? Yeah, that's a GPU. There we go. What's that? Look at this. Like this is what you want. You want a mobile SoC to power most of your stuff, and then when it comes to accelerating AI, look at that chonker heatsink. The size of that, right? Like this is what you want to accelerate your. I put my AI on there, you know. Look at that vapor chamber, thermal cooling, right? Look at the power connectors, right? Like that's what you want. This is what you want to run your AI on, you know? I got a chunker GPU. Just stick this in your car and like you get plenty of AI. And like plug a new one in when you want more AI. Dorsey made bit chat to find out where the bitch is at. I should try bit chat right now. Hello. Are there single ladies in my area? Put the cooler on the roof and the faster the car goes, right? Yeah, no, think about it. What if we just like mounted the GPU like this on the roof of the car and then the air just goes through there? We wouldn't even need fans. How are we going to make the comma compute reliable in a car? Power and heat? Well, for power, we like limit the power a little and we can get 100 watts from a cigarette lighter. And for heat, it's like 100 watts. You got to dissipate 100 watts. Put some fans on there. It's going to die in LA traffic. No, oh yeah, good point. All right, we'll put some fans on there. All right, the fans spin out. Do I believe thinking in words versus pictures? I don't even know what that means. Oh no, you don't know how you think either. You just think you do. Will comma 4 get you in the 3 commas club? That's I mean, I don't know, man. Like what is this like I think like a Bud Light ad, like just drinking Bud Light get you the beach cabana and you know, but no, it doesn't. So but like I don't know, maybe. Causality is really tricky. Can it be used as a dash cam? Yeah. I mean, it's a dash cam. It's pretty good. It depends. Like it'll be better than cheap dash cams, but expensive dash cams have some like high-end dash cam features that we don't have yet. We're working on them. It's a pretty good. It's getting better. It's getting better. You can definitely like use it as a normal dash cam. Yeah. For 90% of dash cam cases, it's good. But you can read. There's plenty of like Reddit stuff. Did it say goodbye on the screen when you turn your car off? It does not. Would you like that? You can add that. That sounds like a fork feature. What do you mean I like Skrelly? Because I don't talk about Skrelly anymore? I don't know. I haven't really kept up with what he's been doing. Yeah, I hear he's got a kid. Good for him, man. Congrats. All right. You love the fact that comma works in Teslas? Yeah, that's right. It works in Teslas. It works great in Teslas, actually, because they have awesome actuators. Yeah, we support Tesla. We have a Tesla. We drive with it. Yeah, we support these Teslas. It works great in Tesla. A lot of Europeans actually buy it for their Teslas because apparently Europe doesn't have FSD or something. We found a new SoC candidate. Bro, the 845 is a phenomenal SoC. I don't know why we'd ever have to move off of it. If you want more power, just get a big chunker GPU and it will blow. You think, okay, so this is the latest gen, Snapdragon 8 Gen 5, Z Fold 7 thing. Or this. Right? Like, what do you think wins, guys? Ooh, I'm using my NPU. It quantized int 8 for 50 tops of power. Bro. 1,000 tops. Big ass GPU. Is there a live sales count? Yeah, should we get we still got that siren. Wee. That's a long USB cable to the trunk. Yeah, we're working on them. You got to use the Oculus USB cable. Oculus Link USB cable is fiber optic. We want that shit. You can plug a GPU over USB on a comma, right? Absolutely, you can. Is the comma 4 is specifically designed for that. Overclock the GPU, yeah. What's the verdict on AMD? We love AMD. We're friends with AMD now. We're hard at work on the contract with them. I think they've really turned it around. Again, like, when I was talking about like the NPUs, Lisa Sue's like, you want me to send you a Strix Halo laptop? And I'm like, actually I just bought one, but thanks for reaching out, right? Like AMD is good. AMD is good. Anush is good. Lisa Sue is good. Like they got a good team in place. They're doing all the right things. I'm actually impressed by Anush. I think that he's doing a good job, like doing the right things, which is just like packaging PyTorch correctly. If you go to pytorch.org, like you can click here and you can just like install for ROCm. Like, and that just works. Actually, I would use that one. It's a little bit better, but like this just works, and it'll work pretty well with your AMD GPUs. We should quickly go through the Tiny Box lineup. If you guys are interested in buying Tiny Boxes, I should probably raise the price because I think I might be losing money now with the new the new RAM crisis, how much RAM costs. But yeah, actually this one's been selling really well. So we have a $10,000 tiny box now, which is 4 9070 XTs. So if you want the Red V2, I have a whole Twitter thread where I go, oh God, I gotta log into Twitter. Elon, come on, that's the one thing I wanted fixed. I didn't even care about search. I just want to make it so you don't have to log in. Like, right, I would have given you an impression now, but no, log in. We want to track you over the internet. The comma device doesn't make you log into shit, okay? I never want to log into, yeah, I know. I want to do X cancel. Let's do X cancel. Yeah, I mean, props to whoever runs X cancel, you know? You guys are making a better service than Twitter. He doesn't want people scraping so we could sell data. Elon, like you, so many things you have balls about, and then you're like, I don't want Sam Altman scraping my data. Oh my God, who cares? I shipped that and it was reverted, okay? So I accomplished nothing, okay? Every time you feel bad about yourself, just remember the time that George Hotz went to Twitter, you know? I use Grok's Annie? No, because I'm not a horny 15-year-old boy. I have a girlfriend and like a normal like no. I think that stuff's a miss. I think Elon needs a girlfriend, to be honest. No, Elon's doing a lot of cool stuff. I've been watching like videos on like how rocket motors work. The new Raptor engine is insane. And I love the way he's like clowning the moon people about like, we're going to use Blue Origin because they're making our shitty mission where we're going to get 3 pounds to the moon and say we beat China. And Elon's like, bro, no, we're going to like launch 10 starships, refuel the thing in orbit, and bring a 100-ton base to the moon. And I'm like, yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. Yeah, so this is the Tiny Box Red V2. I just did a whole bunch of benchmarks on it. It's pretty sick. We now have all these like testing tools in TinyGrad. You can see like this is the bandwidth between the GPUs. This is the MMA peak. This is what you can actually get in Torch. GPU burn, it's super quiet. You won't even hear it in the office. This is what it looks like. It's yours for $10K. And we're actually selling them. I think we sold 3. So yeah, but not to get distracted from the real thing, you guys should all be smashing the buy button on today, which is if you have a supported car. If you have a supported car, why are you not buying a comma 4? PewDiePie made a tiny box. I know. I love PewDiePie. PewDiePie really did it right, you know? Does Red just work with TinyGrad? No, of course it works with Torch. It's a normal Ubuntu computer. It works with everything. Do I have to add that to the FAQ? I think is it in the FAQ? Most of the FAQ is just about how we're not going to customize it for you. No, we should just say, yeah, it uses like PyTorch, whatever. You use everything. Use Tenstorm box. And it's like, God, the Tenstorm software is so bad. It's so bad, guys. It's so bad. What's the point of them putting encryption in? Because they have no ideas what to do. So they're just like, I don't know, man. You know, they honestly, hello. This is Pradeep from Mumbai IIT. I have found a vulnerability in your Toyota. The CANbus is not encrypted. Please pay me $74 for this great discovery as part of your bug bounty program. And that's why they have encrypted CANbus. It's not because it actually does anything, because they got too many bug bounty emails. Right? Notice how like Tesla and Rivian do not have encrypted CANbuses because it's really stupid. Is Jim Keller's reputation fake? No, Jim Keller is great. Jim Keller is absolutely great at making CPUs. I think that he doesn't really understand the software for the ML stuff, but Jim Keller is an absolute genius. And like, I have faith in him to figure it out. All I can say is the Tenstorm software right now is bad. Jim Keller, yeah, also like these things take time. I don't know, like maybe he's fixing it. Like, yeah, they want to sell subscriptions. So the car makers need encrypted CANbus. You can't change your shit. Exactly, like user hostile bullshit. Jim Keller doesn't know software. Yeah. I think he struggles with software in a similar way to the way Elon struggles with software. I think it's like hard for these like modernist people. But I don't know, it's not just all the modernists. Like there are people from this generation who do understand software. I think like Chris Latner understands software really well, John Carmack. And like the my generation people like really do. Like Karpathy, Jonathan Blow, like those kind of people. Is Mojo great now? I mean, it's interesting what he's doing. Like, he's taking a different direction. I thought it was more similar to TinyGrad than it is, but it's like not really that similar. He's really building an OpenCL replacement. And like OpenCL replacement with Python semantics that is like better supported than OpenCL. I like that. I don't know. I think it's different. Where's Latner's startup? It's called Modular. You can look it up. He like writes blog posts. Like they're pretty good. Again, smart guy. I would not count him out. You know, I say this all the time. Like everyone we competed with in self-driving cars except Tesla was like an idiot. You know, like people in the self-driving car space were like so dumb. And I'm not even talking about the ones you know today. I'm not even talking about like the Tesla. I'm not talking about Waymo here. I'm talking about like too simple. Right? I'm talking about Argo AI. Like these companies were just so unbelievably dumb. I'm not even really talking about Cruise. Like Create AI, formerly Too Simple Holdings, is an AI gaming technology company. It was founded as an autonomous trucking company. Like these companies were so unbelievably stupid, and that's like who you were competing with in this space. I'm not even like talking about Cruise. Like Cruise is dumb, but like those ones are like a next level of dumb. The Cruise, it's like, you know, if certain things play out, maybe GM, you want to fund it for a long time, and you have like $100 billion to fund it, and you want to bet your whole company on this. Yeah, that stuff works. But like, I mean, it's kind of what, Waymo's doing. I mean, Google just has buku dollars, but these other ones were just so scammy, and it's like nobody in the AI compiler space is like that because like you just can't. Right? It's like that XKCD, right? XKCD minutes to find out fraud space literary criticism. Imposter. Yeah, this one, right? Yeah, here we go. All right. Yeah, right. There's like something about like self-driving cars. John Blow still gatekeeping his language? I mean, yeah, he's an artist. The guy's an artist. Yeah, the guy's an artist. You know. Very glad people like him exist. What about Wave? I mean, the problem with Wave is they're going to go out of business because of their last raise. So, like, Wave was mostly doing well, founded by the original SegNet guy, but then they kind of stopped being open source, and it's because they raised a lot of money, right? Like, they proclaim this like this is some victory, but all I read here is Wave is about to go out of business in 2 years when they can't raise the $5 billion they're now burning. Right? There's no way they're going to make this money back anytime soon. And like if you start spending money like crazy, your just burn rate goes way up. Right? So this is what's going to kill Wave. And they don't realize it yet, but I'm telling you, people who worked at Wave can like watch this 5 years later and be like, holy shit, George Hotz was right. But like, many such cases. How bad is going to GM for Anderson versus Aurora? I don't know what those are. I mean, Andreessen and then like Aurora self-driving cars. I don't know, does that one still exist? That's another one. It's like, what is that, Chris Urmston? I don't know, like he's like kind of a smart guy. He like worked at Waymo for a bit, but like, yeah, no, I read some like garbage that he was like, I don't know. I don't have much faith in that. So I'm using Omarchi. I love Omarchi. I love them, Archie. I really like the direction DHH is going. I also I saw some stuff on Twitter and it's like, this new Linux distribution is created by like a fascist, and I was expecting to read like the David Duke Linux distribution, and then I realized it's DHH, and I'm like, wow, you guys really have a strange definition for fascist. You mean like the Ruby on Rails guy who like said some like moderate Brian Armstrong level things about wokeness in companies? Like, okay. Yeah, no, I think Archie's really cool. I think that they solved the main problem I had with Arch, which Arch has a lot of great stuff, but like the first time I installed Arch, I remember like I couldn't get like X11 to not run with sudo, and like you can tell me Pebcac, you can tell me George, you're just a noob. You know, Arch is supposed to get you to like, you know, learn about Linux and stuff, and like, yeah, that's all well and good, and like I respect that as like an ideology, but you're not going to make a mainstream Linux like that. And then the problem with not making a mainstream Linux is that people aren't going to like support your thing as much because they're going to support Ubuntu, right? I think Omarchi is better than Ubuntu. And yeah, I know it's nice to see that, right? Like I was a Ubuntu stan for a long time, and like I would try Arch, and then like, oh, like it didn't have something configured right, and I'd have to like learn about some xconf file, and I'm like, I'm done. You know, yeah, when I was like 14 and had all the time in the world, yeah, sure, I probably would have played with this, but like, yeah, so I think Omarchi is cool, and I hope they even take it even like more seriously. I hope they take it more seriously. I would happily pay Omarchi, like you got to do this tastefully, but like I'd pay them $10 a month to like really like polish things. But I think that also that whole vibe, the idea of like an omakase Linux distribution is exactly what a lot of people want, right? Because this is kind of what Mac OS is. I really want to see someone replace Mac OS on laptops with some Linux, right? And like, I don't think Asahi Linux is the way, because you're always going to be fighting against Apple with the reverse engineering. I thought about making like, so you take like a MacBook, right? You rip the motherboard out, you put a Strix Halo in there, you're really careful with all the power management stuff, and like, I'm going to call it the Hackbook. It's going to be identical to a MacBook, but I'm going to replace the motherboard, and I'm going to replace the operating system, right? And then I'm just going to make it. Like I can get, go to some Chinese company and be like, you see this CNC part? Copy. And they're like, oh, perfect, sir. We got this. Yes, win-win cooperation. Yes. Raylib seeking sponsors. We should throw some money to Raylib. I mean, like, we don't have a lot of money, but like, I'm happy to throw like, at least like $100 a month to Raylib or something. Yeah, we should at least. I don't know like what they're looking for, but we can definitely give Raylib $100 a month. How much should be a platinum sponsor? We should sponsor Raylib. I'll talk about that. I'm happy to give them. Like again, I can't pay huge amounts of money, but why did we switch away from the OX? The new sensor is the new sensor's cheaper. But it's not just that. The new sensor's just newer. It also has NiCel technology, so it has like deep wells for infrared and night performance. So it's like better and cheaper. You want to stay away from like anything like automotive in the sensor space. Just like use a cell phone sensor. They're better and cheaper. Can I go back on Lex? I don't know. I don't have anything to say right now. But yeah, I think this is kind of where we're at, and we'll end where we left off on this beautiful homepage video. The Comma 4 is an AI upgrade for your car. It's available right now for $9.99 introductory price. Yeah, you should go and buy one. I like Lex, and I will tolerate no blasphemy of Lex. We tolerate no blasphemy of Lex here. Lex is honestly, he is. Everything you see like about him in public is everything I've seen about him in private. He is, he's really just he's so good too at like asking questions. Like I go on some podcasts and I'm like, I just like I like feel the host's energy, and I'm just like, you're like going through like a script, man. I remember the last one when like Lex asked me some question about like time on Lex 3, and like immediately I was just in it. doing those interviews was really incredible. And there's a reason. I think he's the best podcaster in the world. Just the way that you feel and what he can bring out of you and what he can bring out of other guests. I don't think he asked me bad questions. I thought the questions were great. I think that's some of the best content I've ever done. People think he's a Russian spy and industry plant. Like, are you guys kidding me? Like of all the people, it's like it's the way that like people get this kind of stuff so wrong. Name one recent Lex pod I enjoyed. Well, like, how recent? I don't know. I don't listen to podcasts that much, but like the Kanye West one is a classic. It's just absolutely great. And like, of all the like, I don't know. You should ask me like what other podcasts I listen to. It's kind of the only podcast I listen to. I just don't listen to podcasts that much. I heard good things about the DHH one. I watched the Dorkesh Carpathy. I liked it. I don't love that podcast, but like, I don't know, like, but then it's like a great AI podcast. I did Late in Space. I listened to that one for a long time. Is there a timeline for models more recent than 2022? I don't know about that. I think it was like security or something. I don't know. Dwarkesh Sutton was a bit cringe. I like the Carpathy one. I always love to hear what Carpathy has to say, especially when he's got new stuff to say. Do I like Ro Jogan? Sometimes those podcasts are more like something to put on in the background than like seriously sit down and listen to. I've never gone on Joe Rogan. It's not for me. You smoker da heifer? I don't even know what that means. Machine Learning Street Talk, yeah, they're good too. I don't know. I don't listen to that many podcasts. I put the transcripts into ChatGPT and be like, yo, what'd they say? When is Full On Elsing coming out? I don't know, a couple months. We just got a lot more compute up. We got a lot more compute. Have I seen the Valve hardware? Yeah, I've seen the Steam machine. Cool. Why does Schmidt-Hoover keep asking for credits? I don't know. Everyone knows that like Schmidt-Hoover is like the GOAT, and like I don't know why he's got to like do that. It's like, imagine like Eminem in his old age went around like pointing out all the rappers who like didn't credit him. Like, that would just be lame. I don't know. All right. Any progressive I would want to pod with? I don't even know what that means anymore. What's a progressive? We like Mamdani, right? We like that guy. Mamdami's cool. He's going to bring change to New York. We like that. Not ironically, we like that, right? Like, I don't know. Yeah, let him try it, man. So much better than like Cuomo. I watched the Mamdani-Cuomo debate. Mamdami's like, weren't you like in power for 20 years? Yeah. Then like, why don't you change any of this shit? Excuse. Yeah, bro. Yeah, okay. And it's going to be different this time? Oh, you want us to believe it's going to be different this time? You dumbasses. Get the hell out of politics. I love seeing this. Like the way that Trump clowned Jeb ! Mamdami's clowning Cuomo ? Right? Like, boom, you get out of here. He's not a socialist, blah, 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 blah. I don't care about any of that. He's just like a normal person. He talks like a normal person. All these like politicians who are like, we need to pass this policy in order to think of the children. Bro, none of the people can afford any houses because the old people are ripping us all off. See, that's where we got to go, right? We got to look at the greatest transfer of wealth, which is that the young people are giving all this money to the old people. And we got to stop doing that. And you name it, we're giving the money to the old people. We're paying them rent. We're paying their Social Security. That's the real class warfare that needs to happen in this country. We all need to stop subsidizing all the old people, okay? It's not black versus white. It's not men versus women. It's young versus old. Like, they are scamming us so badly. Like, you name it, it's some scam that benefits old people, right? Like, no, we got to get rid of this shit, right? Like, no, sorry, old people, no. We'll give you an Alexa and a quiet place to die. All right. That's a good place to leave the stream. No, look, I'm not saying fuck the old people. I'm just saying, like, we just gotta we gotta do something about the massive transfer of wealth from just to continually the richest generation. The boomers have all the money. The boomers have all the money, and they don't know what else to do but keep making more of it. So yeah, we gotta do something about this. No, they never die. They never die. Don't worry. They got some new statin life extension, blah 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 blah. Putin and Xi were talking about how they're never gonna die. Right? These guys, they don't plan on dying, man. They don't plan on ever passing the torch. They're not passing the baton. They're hoarding it all for themselves. Boomers forever. And then we gotta say no to the boomers forever, and we gotta build more houses. Right? We don't need low income houses. We don't need redistributive policies. We just need to build more fucking houses, right? You get ready for how cheap houses are gonna be as soon as the Unitree starts making a house, As soon as imagine the Samsung house, right? It goes to a Samsung house, we ship them to every place, and then there's no more housing crisis. You ready? Ready is gone because we just shipped a bajillion houses. Right? Everyone's talking about the housing crisis. No one's talking about the spindrift crisis. You know why? Because they just make more fucking spindrift. Why can't we do that with houses? That's a good question. Everybody go buy a comma 4. Happy Black Friday. You guys know it's one of my favorite holidays. I used to camp out with my boys in the Best Buy parking lot. I used to get that Friends on DVD for $9 instead of $15. Yeah, there's some video of me somewhere saying that. All right, thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching. If you're thinking about killing somebody, just really think about it. It's a life-changing decision. I'd advise against it, but you know what? Your life is your life, so I can't really tell you what to do. That's the new vibe here, but I can tell you buy a comma 4. All right, thank you for watching.